Underhand shovel pass, 3 points, no good. It's an extra possession here for the Golden Eagles. As we got a whistle on the play.
We got a whistle because the official is going to confer about something here. Did the shot clock reset or not reset or something of that sort?
Well, 3 seconds are on the clock.
We're saying to reset it now to 3 seconds. To 10.
Yeah, still hasn't changed yet. No, they're going to set it to 19. Maybe that's what they were conferring about. It's going to be McCord with the basketball. Now, Shadova loses the basketball, stolen by Black Bear. As Black Bear going to just put up a floater. Kind of stumbled there on the play.
LCCC has yet to dent the scoreboard as we're more than 3 minutes in.
Yep, still 4-0. McCray has 4 rebounds early, though. McCord going to try to put that 0 to a 2, and we will. First score for McCord in the ball game. First score for LCCC.
Getting all these single-digit numbers playing right now. 7 of the 10 players on the court are in single-digit numbers.
De La Cruz looking for the screen from Black Bear. Can't get it. We'll pass inside to Roberts. Roberts, fade away. Back iron, no good. And McCord will come up with it.
McCord might have caught one in the face there a little bit, too.
Pass inside. Shudova will lay it up and good, and we're tied at 4 apiece. Crowd fills in here for the men's game. De La Cruz backs up, give it off here to Roberts. Pass inside to Black Bear. Black Bear matched up there by McCray. He's going to try to bully his way up to a score, and he will. And Black Bear on the board for the first time. Forward off to Starks. Starks going to launch the 3. That's no good. McCray, rebound, no good. He tried to put it up. And he's going to try again, and then Roberts is going to be called for the foul.
Well, had the easy 2, missed that, got his own rebound back, however, then battles again and gets fouled on that second putback.
Be Roberts' first, team second in a 6-4 ball game. McCray will go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. Takes the first shot, knocks it down. And he's finally on the point side of things. So we're going to see Jared Miller check into the ball game for the first time. We're also going to see Jared Lucas from Riverton, Wyoming check in. As that's going to be no good, so 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Or that's not Jared Lucas, Lucas Engel, apologies there. Getting things mixed up. De La Cruz to Miller. Miller bounce past that to Black Bear. And look for the inside pass. It's going to be deflected. It's going to remain with CWC. And checking in for his 0-0, James Mullen.
There's your 7-footer you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, tallest one on the roster between both teams. As inbound, we'll go to Black Bear, who's guarded right now by Shadova. Miller, try to drive in, spin, pass out to Engel as he will fall to the ground. That shot's no good, and CWC gets it right back. Black Bear, drive in baseline. He's going to be fouled. We'll see. I believe you're going to get Hagman on the foul on the play. And they will give it to Hagman. So that'll be his first. 14:52 to go. Nesbitt. Look to inbound, get it off here to Miller. He's going to launch a deep 3 from the corner. That's no good. McCord will end up with the basketball. He'll bring it down for LCCC. 14:40 to go. As Nesbitt guarding. Shadova, 3, no good.
Well, both teams somewhat cold here in the early going.
De La Cruz, spin, fade away, just short. As Black Bear will end up with it. And here's a three from De La Cruz. That's also not good. And I'm going to say
nice.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, nice save effort, but not able to pull it off was LCCC.
And we'll see a substitution come in as Jaden Warren has checked in. He'll check in for Black Bear. 6-5 your score. Warren's going to inbound to Engel. So we're going to see a substitution come in here for the Rustlers. We're going to have a foul. I'm going to give that to Jordan Reed. Is now checking in for Central, number 13, Deotis Nunn. Central basketball on the baseline again. Inbound. We'll go to Warren. He's going to back up on Shidova. He'll try to put it up there. That's no good. And then we're going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, that's a mistake for the 7-footer to bring it down, and it's the height advantage he has is suddenly not an advantage anymore once he brings it down. He should have just kept it up, then pivoted to see if he could maybe make an outlet pass.
We're also seeing number 10, Pedro Ellie, check in. Oh, Ellery. Apologies for the mispronunciation there. As McCord will cross center line, and they're going to get a blocking foul. That one going to go against Warren. Oh, no, they're going to give that to Nesbitt. So
that doesn't, no, that's.
Oh, they gave it to Warren.
That's gotta be Warren.
They said the wrong name. So we'll correct that on our stat sheet. Here's Ellery. Give it off here to Shidova. We'll pass to McCord. McCord was looking for the inside pass to to Mullen. Now he'll get it. Poked out there by Warren. Here's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Ellery for three, knocks it down.
Those are always big when you're having to take a shot, and not only do you take it, you make it with clock running out.
As the Golden Eagles have the lead. Rustlers looking for their first win in 4 games. This will be the 5th matchup. Pass inside. Nesbitt can't get it in. Warren can't put it in.
That's too bad. They wasted a great pass by Engel there.
Here's a 3-point shot. That's no good. It's going to go over the backboard. We'll see a substitution back into the game. Let's see Torrent Phillip. The Rustlers check in. Check in for Nesbitt. It'll be Rustler basketball. Nunn to Phillip. He'll give it off here to Warren. Engel now with the basketball. Engel back to Warren. He was going to give it back to Phillip. Kick out to Engel. Rustlers with 10 on the shot clock. Nunn pass inside to Engel. Engel kick out to Warren. He's going to try and drive in with 5 on the shot clock. He's going to take the shot. And that's going to be out of bounds. LCCC basketball.
Mullen, nice block, and in the block, he got the ball back off the shooter.
We'll see Roberts check in for Engel. As LCCC Lady Golden Eagles into the ball game, or here at the game, and trying to make noise for their Golden Eagles.
We're not eating their pizza from the post-game meal, that is.
12:25 to go. Shidova drives in, and that's going to be a good contested shot by Shidova.
That's an awfully good strength there. I thought it was almost partially blocked, it looked like, and yet he still was able to power it in.
Nunn gives it off to Phillip, who had the layup and missed it.
Yeah, overshot it there. I think he was expecting contact and overshot the basketball.
Jordan Reed checks in. He's going to try to put up a floater. That's no good. He gets his own rebound, and putting it up and in is James Mullen, and then we're going to have a timeout by the Rustlers.
Yeah, a nice little interior pass at time sets up Mullen for the easy point blank shot.
And it's going to be a timeout, and it will be a quick 30-second timeout. This is the first timeout between anybody in today's games. With 11:53 to go, none of the timeouts were taken by either team in the girls' game. And And now, first time out, and the Rustlers will take it as they are down 12-6. And trying to get things figured out here. CWC basketball and a 12-6 ball game on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard.
Well, something we've not had a chance to talk about, like with volleyball this year. Last year, our team was led by an outstanding player, Mackenzie Templeton. She went on to play at Southern Utah this year, and she was second team All-Western Athletic Conference, which is pretty cool as I cover up the dunk there.
Yeah, Roberts with the flush. And a lot of players from that team moving on to the next level.
I'm sure we'll have a number from this team as well.
As Mullen puts it up from the free throw line.
Yeah, free throw line bank shot, which is not typical.
On to Phillip, give it off here to Miller. Back to Roberts. Phillips, kick out to Nunn, goes baseline, makes a spin move. Back out to Roberts, 10 on the shot clock with Miller with the basketball. He'll take the three-point shot, front iron, no good. Poking in, nice play there from Roberts. Known for two, that's no good.
Yeah, giving the extra possession that time was Roberts, allowing it for CWC, but they don't, strike gold with that.
England comes up with the basketball. Getting to the halfway point, Nunn with the steal. As he's getting a little bit of pressure there, he'll get it right back. Miller, baseline, he's got the reverse. He'll take it up and good. 14-10 now. Lead cut to 4. As Phillip gonna poke it out, he'll flush it down.
Yeah, nice job picking his pocket there in the backcourt.
It's now a 2-point game here for the Golden Eagles. Again, the Golden Eagles 9-7 on the season. Head coached by Dwayne Salisbury.
Wow, you don't get a lot of rim help typically on a long three, but he gets it that time.
Three made there by Jordan Reed. Back to a 5-point game. Phillip wide in, and they're going to say offensive foul. That one's going to go against Phillip.
Well, it seems like the bench for LCCC lit up more over that than any other play, drawing the offensive foul. Must be a point of emphasis for their team's defense.
Phillip going to check out, and you see Coach Brad Schmidt just calming the team down just a little bit here, and we're going to have a media timeout. We'll step aside. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Athletics, 9:47 to go as a media timeout took place there. 17-12 your score on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We're seeing LCCC up in this one. Starks come to the right side. Passed up there by Miller. Give it off here to Ellery. Now swing it out to Reed. Reed drive in, pull up two from 15, no good. The back there will get the rebound. He falls to the ground though.
Yeah, I think because he fell to the ground, they're going to call the foul on Muhammad.
As Muhammad picks up his first. It's only the team's third in the ball game. And in the half, Black Bear to De La Cruz. So give it off here to Nesbitt. Pass inside to Roberts. He'll fade away for the shot. That's no good. It's a basketball is going to hit the out-of-bounds line. It's going to be a turnover to LCCC. As Trey Sims has checked back in. Third season for Trey Sims here at CWC. For the Rustlers as we approach 9 minutes to go in the first half. Reed, give off here to Starks. Starks now will pass it out to Muhammad. As looking for just the right shot.
That's the second time he's had one that's hit all sorts of iron on a three and has fallen through for Reed.
Reed with 6 on the game.
Both were all iron shots from 3.
Phillips' elbow shot no good, but Nesbitt will get the rebound and put it back up and in. As the lead back down to 6. 8:25 to go in the first half here. Right now, Jordan Reed leads the point total for the Golden Eagles as he notches another one in for 3. And he's got back-to-back threes. Roberts.
Boy, he's very active bench for LCCC, where you see our bench all sitting down.
And I think they're telling him to sit down.
Hey, knock that stuff off, he said. Maybe not his words exactly, but.
Well, they're just cheering defense, just standing up.
They can do it sitting down, I guess.
As Dwayne Salisbury just saying, my bad. Can't complain about the team getting hyped. Nesbitt will pass inside to Roberts. Roberts now going to try to pull up for 2. Goes in. It takes a lucky bounce right there for Roberts.
Tough shot. He was contested pretty well.
Roberts was 6th in the ball game. Lead to 7. As Starks bounce pass stolen there by Black Bear.
I think they read that pass pretty well.
De La Cruz bounce pass to Roberts. Roberts going to play bully ball. He's going to try to go for the free throw line. Knock down 2. As that foul going to be on Muhammad. He picks up his 2nd. They're going to see Golden Eagle check in into the ball game here. Roberts will try and knock down points 7 and 8. You'll get point 7. And we'll get one more free throw. Second free throw will roll in.
And then roll out and then roll back in.
Roberts has notched himself a couple lucky bounces.
Let's call those shooter bounces.
7:14 to go. Shot from 3 is good. As that is McCord. We have a couple McCords on the team.
Yeah, both were outstanding players at Cheyenne South.
6:59 to go. De La Cruz will try to get the shot, no good. It's going to end up in the hands of Muhammad. That is Isaac. And then Black Bear coming with the steal. He's going to try to lay it up and in as
the defense caused that to come apart on him, unfortunately. That was pretty good defense because he had to adjust considerably.
Kick out. That 3 good. Reed is.
Boy, he's hurt them.
12 points from the arc. Hurting the Rustlers right now, leaving them wide open.
Yeah, it's above his average of 11.2, by the way.
As Black
Bear get a reach foul.
Going to get fouled. That comes from the far official. They're going to give Starks to the foul. That's his first. That's going to be the team's 5th. So I see a couple substitutions. Yotis none. Jaron Miller check back in. As it will be Nesbitt to inbound for the Rustlers. And a timeout taken by Dwayne Salisbury of the Golden Eagles. We'll step aside. This is Rustler basketball as they trail 29-18 on Rustler Media. coming out of the timeout as the boys' game has had more timeouts taken by the girls with 2 timeouts compared to 0. Kind of a weird stat right there. 29-18 your score, Rustlers trail.
Of course, in the guys' game, you don't get that quarter break, you know, after 10 minutes, which is different.
Yeah, you gotta find out best times to use those. Nesbitt with the basketball. He's gonna go baseline. Gonna try to throw it up and
I think that's the right call. I think he traveled first. He was fouled later on, but I think the travel occurs before the foul.
That's what the officials will say. 6:07 to go. LCCC looking for their 5th consecutive win since dating back to 2020. Also the first conference games for both teams, and then another travel.
His was a little different. He slid.
As Starks is pleading his case. So we're going to see Jaden Warren check in for Central. Under 6 to play. Done. Elbow. High. Arcing goes in.
Nice job. He set the defender up on his offhand, then came back to his strong hand and had a pretty clear path to the basket.
As McCord going to try to throw the alley-oop, and they will to Zyke. And the Rustlers down by 11. Nunn. Drive in. Pass inside to Blackberry. He's going to try to post his way in. He does.
What he did so effectively there was he led with his body, which almost screened the shot. The body leaning in first and the shot following.
Blackbear with 4 in the game. Pass inside. Kick out to McCord. Excuse me, both McCords are out there. Pass inside to Reed, and he's got another one.
He's wreaking or wreaking havoc on us.
Yeah, he's got 14 all happening with only 4 threes as that one goes in for Deotis Nunn.
Yeah, we know it would pick him up, so he just decided I'll take the stroll down Main Street here and score it.
Xavier McCord tries to lob it up, does it again to Raymond, and has another 2. Nunn, back up, give it off here to Black Bear, now to Warren. Roberts with the basketball. To Black Bear, tries to drive in. He's going to try to put up a floater shot. No good. And who's going to come up with it? It's going to be Miller. He'll put up a 2, and that's good.
Miller, one of the players from last year's team.
A lot of returners with this team this year.
Not as many as I thought they'd have, actually, though. I thought they were going to have more than this. What do they have, 4?
Trey Sims, Lucas Engel, or not
4.
Lucas,
Yep,
Jared
4.
Lucas.
4.
Xavier McCord, give it off here to Starks. Launches the 3, no good. Roberts will come up with the rebound. So we approach 3:45 to go. So we'll get a traveling call.
That one I didn't see, but hey.
Deotis Nunn doesn't like that one. We're going to see Nesbitt check back in for Central. De La Cruz also going to check back in for Central. The All-CCC basketball. McCord will get the inbound, give it right back to Starks. We approach 3:30 left in this one. First half, excuse me. 9-point deficit. Reed gonna try another 3. That one almost took the shooter bounce. That's no good. Warren loses the basketball though.
And Reed has to come back to the forecourt.
Yeah, try to immediately get back on the defensive side of things. Starks inbound with 3:22 to go.
Kind of a late developing, a non-developing inbounds play as they throw it to any of 3 different Rustlers there.
Yeah, Roberts gets credit for the steal as Miller will knock it out, and they're going to say CWC basketball.
They kind of got lucky there because he just got hung up in the air and had really no place to go with it.
3:12 remains. Rustlers looking for a score here. De La Cruz matched up there by Reed. As Miller drives in right back to Roberts. Top of the arc Now to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Warren. Kick out to Nesbitt. Swing to Miller. Miller's three with 5 seconds on the shot clock. No good. And a scramble for the basketball. It's going to end up with Miller. He's going to poke it out to De La Cruz. He'll give it off, and they're going to say out of bounds.
I was going to say the De La Cruz bounce pass hit the line, which some of the CWC fans right in that vicinity don't like. One in particular.
Yeah, one had to stand up and point to where it landed. Yeah, but regardless, it still ends up with the Golden Eagles. As Xavier McCord crosses the timeline, 24 seconds on the shot clock. As Reed, three, good.
He doesn't mind shooting the three, and as well as he's hitting them, I can see why.
He's knocked down 5. He's got 17 on the game right now, Joel.
Yeah, which is 6 above his average.
And this is just the first half of play. Warren, 2, way short. And then you get Miller with the foul. Miller will pick up his first. So see Trey Sims check in for Central. Black Bear gonna also check in.
That short rest for Black Bear there, and for Sims as well. 2 of the sophomores we were talking about.
Miller's gonna check out. So Sims, De La Cruz, Nesbitt, Roberts, and Black Bear, the 5 for the Rustlers for 2-12 potentially. Ford over center line. Get it off here to Starks. Starks gonna go on the right side. As Reed's got the basketball, he's gonna try to drive in. He's gonna put up a floater and get it in and good.
Boy, that basket must look like an ocean to throw into right now.
I wonder what his shooting percentage is in this one. He hasn't missed much. 40-26 your score. De La Cruz, Black Bear, give it off to Sims, to Nesbitt. Pass inside to Roberts. He'll go lean back shot. That's good. Roberts with 10 in the game.
That's a nice first half.
Yeah, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Loses the basketball, but somehow it gets up in the hands of McCray. He can't get it in, but putting it up is McCord.
Pretty good up for McCord, the 6'5" Cheyenne product.
Under 70 seconds to play here. Central setting up the offense. De La Cruz to Sims. Back to Roberts. He's going to launch a 3. His Roberts shot's no good. Black Bear will step out. He was trying to save it.
Not doing anything he could. Couldn't pull it off, though.
Yeah, it doesn't go in. It will be Golden Eagle basketball. If they want, they can have a 2-for-1 opportunity. Reed. By Sims as the Rustlers trying to get something here. Try to cut this 42-28 lead that the Golden Eagles got. McCord, he's going to be
offensive foul.
Call for the foul.
Kind of led with the forearm there.
Dave Cruz probably sold it a little bit too to help with that call. 36.7 to go in the half. As probably assume Rustlers will hold on for this. De La Cruz. They go left side, drive in, blow up the shot as he's going sideways. That's no good.
Now you'll play for the last shot here.
Corey comes up with the rebound.
I would keep an eye on Reed right about now.
Here's Starks, 3 seconds, pass inside, that's no good. Roberts was looking and they're gonna say travel, but they'll probably just let that go.
And that's exactly what they are going to do.
Rustlers trail right now, 42-28. We'll step aside, give you guys first half numbers. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media with 8:52 to go in the halftime intermission. They trail 42-28 right now, and Joel, probably one of the biggest things is a 19, if I'm correct, performance from Jordan Reed.
Yeah, Jordan Reed's 19 points. It also is cause for the 33-10 bench point advantage for LCCC, as he did not start, but he was red hot coming off the bench. That's for certain, you know.
Yes, yeah, they did the dancing halftime show here. Just kind of an update.
7 of 10 and plus 5 of 6 from three-point land.
Yeah, so he's not missing many shots. When he's getting it, he's making it. When he at least attempts them. But kind of an update in Kelly Walsh right now, 42 apiece in the final, as Kelly Walsh actually just hit a 3, so it's 45-42 in the third.
Oh, what's impressive about Riverton this year is Lewis Engel, who was on this team, was the center for that team last year, had gone from more of a more balanced type of inside-out game last year to a team that's much more a perimeter team this year with shooters. And nice adjustment by Bo Sheets and his coaching staff there at Riverton High School, because they've gotten off to a good start. I think, what are they, 10-3 on the year, I think?
Yep, 10-3 on the season, getting that win against Rock Springs. Taking a look at some of the Rustler statistics, Julian Roberts has 10 points leading the way for the Rustlers. You got 3 players, I believe, with 4 points, and Jaron Miller, Neahi Black Bear, and also Deotis Nunn in that one.
Now, Black Bear's points are kind of quiet. You expected to see him with more points than that. In fact, watching that half, I felt he had more points than that. So that's interesting there that he only has 4 points in that first half. And CWC obviously will have to get it done in the second half here. Also, another stat that nobody in foul trouble for either team. One player with 2 fouls, a player off the bench for LCCC, and that's it.
Yeah, Muhammad has 2 fouls right now, but yeah, leading the way again, Jordan Reed with 19 points. That's what's really killing the Rustlers, is that lead is almost right at that 20-point margin.
And that's their biggest lead of the half, was 14 points a couple of times, and that's what it is right now.
Well, as we'll give you guys one more final timeout, we'll give you guys the second half action coming up as the Rustlers have come out and started warming up. 42-28, we'll step aside. We're back after this. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media, second half underway. As the Rustlers trail 42-28, Black Bear tries to score on the first possession. He's going to get fouled after getting his own rebound.
I think the start of the second half is huge in this game because, you know, like I said, either it's going to get a bigger lead than 14 or you're going to shrink it into single digits and then make it much more accessible.
Jaden McCray picks up the foul. That'll be his first. Black Bear going to go to the line, shoot 2, knocks down the first. He's got 5 in the game. We await one more free throw. Second free throw is knocked down. And the Rustlers showing some pressure. As McCord will cross the timeline with the basketball. De La Cruz guarding as the Rustlers show man-to-man.
They've got a huge height disadvantage in that play. Surprised they don't try to, if they're going to play the man-to-man, post him up some, but.
Starks.
And they are in a man-to-man defense as we start the second half.
Give it off to McCord. McCord almost getting stolen there by Black Bear.
A couple of times even.
McCord's 2 is no good. Roberts comes up with the rebound.
They had to take an awkward shot out of that, so that defense actually, I think,
helped
continued on.
De La Cruz to Black Bear. Black Bear give it off to the top. Nesbitt, he's going to launch a deep 3. It's not going to go, though. McCord comes up with the rebound. They'll bring it up for the Golden Eagles. And a 12-point lead. Hagman. Give it off here. As it ends up in the hands of Starks. Now Shadova is going to get fouled. 2 free throws are coming.
Probably one of the easier fouls to call, I would think, right there. As you could just see the hand.
You just saw the numbers. The official was holding the numbers as soon as he called the foul. And that will send Shadova to the free throw line as he's got 4 points in the ball game. Look to add 2 more here, extend the lead to 14. He'll knock down the first. Shadova 5 points on the day. Can get 0.6 here and a 14-point lead. As a couple of Golden Eagles stand back, Shadova knocks down the second. De La Cruz. Give it off to Sims. Almost stepped out of bounds with Sims. De La Cruz. Long 2, hits the side of the backboard.
Missed badly there. Here comes a breakout the other way.
Yeah, Sims is going to have to make the right play and just foul there.
Yeah, he prevented the fast break, but it gets a foul on him.
So he'll pick up his first. Should be his first. And we'll say it's his first. It's the team's second. I'm going to say that was on the shot. So it's going to send Starks to the free throw line.
Kind of a wild meandering through the lane there, but I guess it could have been a shot. I'm not really sure.
Underhand maybe. We'll never know.
It was on the chuck. He just kind of chucked it up there.
Starks knocks down the first. 1 free throw left is unofficially 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 80%. Waiting one more. And that is also knocked down. Lead back to 16. This lead was over 20 at one point.
Was it? I don't think it was.
It was about 20.
I think this is well, according to the stats, it was 14, and now it's 16, which is the biggest.
Oh, I was wrong there. Roberts will knock it down, so.
I think you're thinking of the game we just did.
Probably. So thanks for the correction, Joel. Could be wrong. McCord to Hagman. And try to drive in. Back out to McCray. McCray pass it to McCord. He thought about that 3.
He palmed the ball and then they just move.
As Black Bear falls to the ground, McCord with the contact will put it up and in.
Nice body control by McCord. Black trying to draw the offensive foul, did not get the call, and McCord went to work.
16-point lead. Black Bear going to drive in. He's going to be fouled. McCord picks up the second.
Is it a McCord or is it after that?
They said 2, unless I got that wrong. They do say McCord.
Yep.
Was not on the shot, though, so it'll be on the ground. And Brad Schmidt saying, if that last one was on the shot, then why is not that one? Probably heard him on the hoop mic. Roberts gets the inbound. He's going to try a fadeaway shot. Misses everything.
I'm not sure if that was touched or something defensively on that play.
Nova comes up with the rebound. McCord. The fact that he palms that, just holds it behind him with no worry. Starks will drive in. That's going to be no good.
Yeah,
and
I think he was hoping to be bailed out on the foul call, but never came.
De Cruz loses it. It is still going to be with
I don't think
the
he lost.
Rustlers.
I think it was blocked. I think it was blocked out of bounds. He's had a rough night shooting, though, hasn't he?
De Cruz only 2 points in the ball game. Nesbitt, and they're going to call foul on Hagman.
Yeah, away from the ball on the inbounds play.
And we're going to see Reed check in, who is torched the Rustlers with 19 points in the first half. All of his shots are threes except for 2 of them. De La Cruz to Black Bear. He's going to take a long 2, knocks it down as Black Bear.
Yeah, they gave the shot to him. He was hesitant at first to take it, but then he did, and then he puts it down.
48-34 the score. Reed will throw it to McCord and throws it away. Turnover caused by the Rustlers.
I just expected McCord to be moving faster down that right side than he was, and ends up over-leading him.
Basketball goes to the Rustlers. De La Cruz will cross the logo. Miller to Nesbitt. Give it right back to Miller. He's going to try to go baseline. Kick out to De La Cruz. Lets the first man go. He can't make the shot,
He's come
though.
up short a couple of times, hasn't he?
McCord comes up with the rebound, and losing the basketball is McCord, and that's going to be a turnover on the Rustlers.
Yeah, kind of a slop fest the last couple of minutes here.
We're going to see Diotis Nunn check in for Central.
Yeah, De La Cruz comes to the bench. You can tell his body language, not real happy with his play right now.
Goes right back to LCCC. 16 minutes approaching in this one. Let's see Lucas Engel check into the ball game. Shot from McCord gets fouled. Diotis Nunn will pick up the foul. That'll be his first.
Sort of weird in the first 4 minutes of this half. Nothing has really changed. The lead's still at 14 points, and I think you expected it to go one way or the other. It really hasn't. And when it does that, it really kind of hurts the Rustlers because the clock is gone, 4 minutes gone of you to make that run, and now the lead is up an extra point as the free throw is good.
Going to see Torrent Phillip check in as Lucas Engel was going to get back into the game. He got put back on the bench. Second free throw. Missed. As Miller will come up with the rebound. Phillip, top of the key. Rustlers swinging things around. Nesbitt looks for Blackburn. That is a nice pass and a nice score.
That's a very nice score because they did adjust his shot. They had the inbound stolen away.
And Miller connects.
Yeah, stole the inbounds play, and then hooks one up and in.
So he got the steal. Let's see who they get this foul on. They're going to give it to James Mullen, who is checked in. So Mullen picking up his first. Rustlers can make this a 10-point game.
That's not really doing much to that lead in the early going, now making some run at it.
And he'll knock it down. Rustlers already 11 points within the first 5 minutes. Reed to McCord. Matched up there by Nunn. Black Bear gets back in. Here's a three-point shot. Is connected once again. It's Jordan Reed.
From Denver Manual High School.
Diotis Nunn, and that's going to be rejected. They're going to call goaltending.
Yeah, that'll be against Reed there.
Yes, give Diotis Nunn credit for the basket. And it's an 11-point game. Starks to Reed.
Boy, their approach to the press is very casual. Have you noticed?
Reed's gonna launch a three. There's a rare miss for him.
Well,
Nesbitt comes up with the rebound. Miller to Nesbitt. Gonna try to cut the lead into single digits, and Black Bear does it.
good pass, too, help setting up that play.
Black Bear scoring coming into play now. 12 points in the ball game.
And making inroads on that LCCC lead.
Lead down to 9, 52-43 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Starks, three, no good. And coming up with his Mullen. So an extra possession here for the Golden Eagles. Mullen puts it up and good.
That's kind of an acrobatic play for the 7-footers. He was kind of falling away when he, short hook shot put it up and in.
As Rustlers back down to an 11-point game. Miller with the basketball. He's going to give it off here to Nesbitt. He's going to try to get a shot. Nice score from him.
Boy, degree of difficulty pretty high, but he is able to score it.
And kind of going back and forth now on scores. Starks, long, two, high, good. Back-to-back possessions for the Golden Eagles with a bucket. Miller drives in. He's going to lose the basketball, and they're going to say it remains with Rustlers. As we'll see who checks out is Nesbitt, who checks out. Roberts checks in. As Shadova has checked out. Ellery has checked in. Roberts inbound, matched up there by Mullen. He's going to try to get a score and can't. As Miller gets an interception from McCord.
The baseball pass at 80 feet goes awry.
And putting it up is no good. McCord will get back-to-back rebounds. Miller with the steal, no good.
It's kind of a rugby scrum is broken out there.
Yeah, can't get a score for the Rustlers.
Well, they had their opportunities there.
Here's a three from Starks, good.
Well, and all that work you've done is now back to that 14-point lead again.
Gonna have a timeout taken, and it's gonna be Rustlers trailing 59-45. We'll step aside. It's Rustler basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on RustlerAthletics.com and also on the CWC Rustlers YouTube page. Final in Casper, Riverton wins 60-55 to start conference play 3-0.
Big win, too. It's never easy to win at Kelly Walsh.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Remember, Kelly Walsh was in the East last year, and they switched places with Natrona. And now Natrona's in the East this year, and Kelly's in the West.
Yeah, and the 4A went into quad play this year. So Kelly Walsh and Riverton will see each other again. That was a close game for basically the start to finish.
Yeah, a big win last night as Jackson came from behind to defeat Star Valley. I thought that was one of the most interesting games of the evening.
Black Bear connects on a three, and he is up to 15 in the game.
After that slow start, remember, only had 4 at halftime.
As McCord trying to push the pace, give it to Ellery. He's going to try to take a three. That one rolls and no good.
Well, they shoot an awful lot of threes, do they not?
I can concur with that one, Joel.
Which means you can shoot yourself in or out of a game if that's what you shoot mostly.
As that one, no good. Mullen comes up with the rebound. That one goes out of bounds.
It was kicked out of bounds.
It was kicked out of bounds. Apologies there. Still remain with the Rustlers, or with the Golden Eagles, apologies.
Does allow CWC to sit up their press by having it knocked out of bounds like that, or kicked out of bounds, as it were.
And we're with 12:26 to go. It's an 11-point game here. Ellery, he's going to try to take another three. This one in and out. And in the hands of Phillips. That one no good from Deotis Nunn.
Yeah, I thought the foul probably came earlier on that play than when the shot was taking place, but it wasn't called then, but now it's called on the shot.
Well said. Nunn to the free throw line. De La Cruz will check in. Black Bear will over to head coach Brad Schmidt. Nunn's first free throw, no good. De La Cruz is checked in for Niehi Black Bear.
Yeah, interesting position change, because certainly they don't play the same spot.
One more free throw, make this a 10-point game. Misses both. As Reed has the basketball. Reed, pass it to Ellery, stolen there by Miller.
And just Ellery went through his hands.
That shot no good. As Miller's tap in's good.
Nice play on the putback, and the lead down to 9 once again.
This is the smallest lead for LCCC in a while.
I think LCCC has helped. They've been shooting threes early on the shot clock and making plays like that.
As Ellery misses in, immediately Salisbury will have Starks come back in.
Maybe Ellery will come out of the game after a couple of misses in that last turnover.
De La Cruz for three.
A big one, because he's not hit much of anything during the game, but that one is huge. Cuts the lead to 6.
59-53 the score.
And a whole lot of time left at 11:13 or 11:10 now to go.
As the...
And you have to believe, too, Reed can't stay as hot as he's been either if you're CWC.
We have an offensive foul.
A lot of things going south right now for the LCCC squad.
And CWC can make this a 3-point or 4-point game on this possession. Try to cut it down even more. Nunn, pass inside to Roberts. He'll try to put up a shot, misses everything.
Well, he was better in the first half shooting than he has been in the second half.
As we're going to have a foul call on there. 2 rustlers hit the ground.
De La Cruz will be called for the foul. Well, maybe not. But maybe it'll be called for the foul early on.
You give it to Miller. It'll be his second. It'll be the team's 4th. The Rustlers are in bonus from here on out with 10:42 to go. As Starks will try and knock down 2, knocks down the first. Starks with 8 on the day.
I think this is a huge game for CWC. They've got the better record here, but boy, they really need to protect the home court in this contest.
As they'll miss the second one. Deotis Nunn with the rebound. As Central will look to cut this to a 5 or 4-point game. Roberts pass inside to Nesbitt. He'll get hit on the shot. 2 free throws on the way.
I'm going to argue that. They're going to say that I thought the contact was called by him, by the shooter, rather than the defender.
We'll see what they say who that is on. They're going to say that is on Shadova. He's got foul number 1, so he's so far clean in the foul game. Nobody really in trouble as far as fouls go as Nesbitt knocks down the first. We'll have one more free throw on the way. Make this a 5-point game if he makes it. It will.
Well, that's the closest they've been in a long, long time.
Very long time. Now Reed will bring it up again. Reed has not really been a factor as much in this second half.
He's only taken 2 shots.
He's only made 1. He's got 22, but 19 of those came in the first half. McCord loses the basketball. Turnover by LCCC.
A number of times he's not had a shot off on their possessions even.
Nesbitt. Give it here to Nunn. Pass right back to Nesbitt. As Nesbitt continues with the basketball. Looks for the inside pass to Roberts. He can try to go reverse. Kick out to Miller. Miller's three. No good. And Reed will end up with the basketball. He's got a lot more rebounds in the second half compared to points. Shadova driving, kick out to McCord. McCord now. Shot good by Shadova.
Got kind of a shake and bake and then put it up and in on the drive.
It's right back to Central. They're down by 7. Nunn's foul.
Well, that's a late whistle, but I think the right call.
A little late on that one, but it will end up in the hands with some free throws on the way.
Now here's your timeout for the media.
Yeah, we'll step aside as well. This is Rustler basketball as they are trailing 62-55 back on the Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media, 62-55 after the media timeout, 9:14 to go. Rustlers in bonus from here on out. So they're going to get Igman for the foul on that last foul call. Misses that first free throw. As he is 3-0 or 0 for 3 in his last 3. One more free throw coming. Crowd quiet. There's the shot. And we'll break that streak as Nunn will check out. Yeah, Schmidt just, he's doing good. LCCC basketball in a 6-point game. As we're now seeing the other McCord come into the ball game, Demetrius McCord. Reed. Getting the screen. Shadova. Get it off here to Demetrius. As that's going to be stolen by Dalen Cruz. He's got the speed. He's going to try to lay it up and in. He does.
Not just a lazy cross-court pass and across LCCC. Lead down to 4.
Yeah, this is the closest Central has gotten in a while. There's been one lead change on one side this entire game. Is that's going to be another turnover.
Well, and I don't think expecting the pass was intended for McCord Demetrius, and he just stopped, and out of a sudden going to somebody else.
Miller going to try to cut this to 2. Shot's good, and we're at a 2-point game. Central with 5 timeouts. LCCC with 4. And a 2-point game.
Well, CCC has had a number of trips down the court where they've not even gotten a shot at the basket.
McCord drives in, loses the basketball, and they're going to say it remains with LCCC. Coach not liking how that wasn't called. They're going to say it's on the ground. No foul call, though. 8:03 in the game. Starks will inbound. Black Bear trying to cause a distraction, and they're going to say timeout.
Yeah, he got no movement from his team, really, as he's trying to inbound the ball. So he looks somewhat maybe not foolish, but in a tough spot holding it. But nobody's moving to get open.
60-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Central making it a one-score game. We're back after this on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media, 62-60 LCCC basketball as the Rustlers are trying to make a comeback. McCord almost loses that basketball, and then they're going to say double dribble. And
I was amazed he didn't step out of bounds to begin with, to tell you the truth, but
if Dwayne Salisbury's expressions on the bench don't say anything, is that Central looking to tie the ball game? They do.
Yeah, some great passing by CWC in the second half, helping them get in this game, as LCCC just kind of, helping them out, really.
We are tied at 62 apiece. It's the second tie of the ball game. Shidova, kick out, Starks, launches a three. Miller in the way, he'll knock it down.
That's pretty good defense, really, as he launched that three.
De La Cruz, guard by Shidova, backs up on the far side. Looking for Black Bear, couldn't get it in though with the defense. That's inside now. Black Bear guarded by Shidova. Black Bear shot, no good. Rebounded there by Shidova. 3 rebounds unofficially for Shidova in this ball game. Under 7 minutes to play. 65-62 as we're going to have a foul on Central on the floor.
Yeah, before the shot was taken.
I'm going to say Black Bear picks up his first. Black Bear doing pretty good as far as foul. That's just his first. See a substitution come in as Julian Roberts has checked back in.
A little more height to attack the boards with.
Inbound will go to Starks. And Starks will direct the offense here with 6:45 to go. Reed looks, kick out to Shidova, drives in, we'll put up the floater shot, and they're going to say late foul on Black Bear.
I thought he actually might have got fouled from behind because I think that caused the contact to go into Black Bear, so he tried to go straight up, but officials may have seen it differently.
This will send Shidova to the free throw line. Rustlers don't have a foul to give now.
Shidova's a little interesting player. He's like, when he drives, it's like he's not overly comfortable with the dribble.
And Shidova will try to knock down the shots. He'll not miss that first one. Getting a little ahead of myself right there, but misses it. Still remains at a 3-point game. Second shot coming. That one gets knocked in, and it's a 4-point game.
By the way, the 6-team foul against the Rustlers there. Next one will be shooting the 1-on-1 on non-shooting fouls.
Yeah, one foul away for Central to go double bonus. Nesbitt, drive in. He's going to launch a high shot. That's no good. Roberts will put it up and one. As the bench gets up in excitement. In a 66-64 game, Roberts can make it a 1-point game. Roberts is having himself a game. 14 points, 5 boards, unofficially.
I think when you get 15 team fouls, it should go to hyper bonus.
What would hyper bonus be as Roberts makes that one?
You get 3 shots in an autographed basketball.
Oh, there you go. Probably won't happen.
Trying to bring some interest to this game.
66-65, Shidova will slam it down.
That was just a pretty leisurely cruise down the lane.
Yeah, had a wide open lane there as it's back to a 3-point game. De La Cruz to Miller. Swing it to Nesbitt. Give it off here to Black Bear. He's going to try to drive in. He'll put up the shot. That's no good.
It's going to be a dogfight from here on out, really, between the Eagles and the Rustlers.
Shidova. Drive in, pass inside to McCord. McCord going to try to put it up. He's fouled and one.
That's a nice body language there by him as he kind of hung the players in the air defensively, then goes up and makes the basket. So getting a little separation for LCCC with that effort.
As the lead was once at a tie, excuse me, and now we're back to a 5-point game.
Was it tied?
It was tied. 62-62.
And the biggest lead was 16, so.
McCord knocks down the 3-point play. Back to a 6-point game. 71-65.
Now the clock's starting to be a factor, too, with 5:45 to go.
Yeah, McCord with 10 points in the ball game after making that three-point play. De La Cruz out of the basketball, and then
a lot of jockeying inside there. And it'll be a 2-shot foul because of the bonus.
McCord is called for his fourth foul of the game. And now he's facing trouble.
Interesting that he was matched up with the post player because McCord does not really seem like a post player.
So this will send Julian Roberts to the free throw line. The first one is not going to go in. Blackbear thought it was 1-1. Roberts again, 15 points on the day.
Xavier McCord will come out. I'm sure it'll be just a short rest for him, I'm guessing.
Yeah, if the game remains this close. One more attempt here. Free throw. And misses both. As Demetrius McCord cuts the rebound. It's a 6-point game still with 5:30 to go. McCord, give it to Starks. Matched up there by Roberts. He's going to watch a deep three. He's going to connect on it.
That's tough because the center is having to cover him. And the lead goes to 9.
Yeah, Starks with 14.
Just a giveaway there.
Back to LCCC. Shadova knocks it in for 2.
Here's your timeout. It's got to come by CWC right here, I would think. But it does. There it comes.
As Brad Schmidt going to take a timeout now. We'll see if this is a going. It is a 60-second timeout. We'll step aside. It's Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media, 76-65 to score with under 5 to play.
Well, this game has just changed back and forth. Okay, you know, like you had the big lead, tightened up, then it just changed instantly all over again.
Yeah, the Rustlers tied the game at 62. They've only gotten a 3-point since. De La Cruz, drive in, kick, or short range shoot. Blackbear with the flush.
That's one of those plays that, let's see how that quite resounding, you know. It's a, you know, kind of a, sets the momentum up a little bit that way.
Starks lays it up and in.
But then he kind of answers the momentum there, though.
Starks has got 16 in the ball game. He has all of his points in the second half, and we're going to get a foul. De La Cruz is going to shoot 2.
Interesting, the foul was called by the official farthest away. It doesn't make it wrong, it's just that it's interesting.
As Salisbury, head coach of the Golden Eagles, not liking that call. Foul will go against Hagman. He's got 4 fouls in the ball game.
Tell you, most coaches don't like any fouls against their team when you get right down to it.
Well, when it's coming down to the wire, probably De La Cruz knocks down the first. He's got 8 in the ball game. Makes the lead at 10. De La Cruz knocks down 2 of 2.
Yeah, right now they can't exchange points. They've got to get the stops at the other end.
As Rustlers are putting some full court defense in effect. As Reed crosses center circle, 4:17 and counting.
I know they might think about taking some clock off with some of these possessions.
As Starks gets rejected.
I think it was a pass attempt, but it was just blocked, stoned that time by Black Bear.
Is that Miller's shot's no good?
Looking for the foul, didn't come.
Reed, he's got a wide open 3. He's gonna take. He hasn't made one in a while. That's no good. Black Bear with the rebound. And Miller will score it. We cut to 7. Again, first conference game, region game of the season for both teams. Miller trying to play some aggressive defense.
I think Schmidt's saying don't reach, I think is what I heard him say from the bench.
Yep, and they kind of back down just a little bit. Shadova drives in, looks for the 2-point shot, gets it good. Shadova with 13.
They've been better really when they've driven than when they've shot the outside shot, I think, here as of late.
They back up to 9, 3:16 in county. Nesbitt, De La Cruz. De La Cruz is going to try to spin. Look for the inside pass to Black Bear. Black Bear will try to bully his way in. Can't get it though, and he's going to
walk.
travel.
He was stuck on the baseline and trying to improve his position after taking the extra step.
So we're going to see Xavier McCord.
We thought we'd see him again.
So we'll be Golden Eagle basketball with 3 to play.
Right now I'm thinking if you're LCCC, you probably want your best free throw shooters in there right now as well.
McCord, give it off here to Xavier McCord. Go back up, the clock is going to start coming into effect like you mentioned, Joel. 2:45 in county, 10 on the shot clock. Drive in, step back, McCord for 3, no good. He's going to almost get his own rebound. He steps out of bounds though.
Now CWC got lucky that they did not block out the shooter, and he almost had a pretty good run at it.
Black Bear checks out. Otis Nunn is back into the ball game. 2:37 in county. Pace picking up here for the Rustlers.
You see, they will not be using up clock.
Nesbitt's
very short.
Very short. Otis Nunn will put it back up and in, and 1.
But it worked to their benefit. The shot came up so short that Nunn was able to catch it on the fly and just reverse a layup and get fouled.
Luckily for Xavier McCord, the foul goes against Demetrius. That's his first. Nunn can make this a 6-point game and try to convert the 3-point play. Otis Nunn in the game with 9 points. We'll have one more coming. Crowd gets quiet for the free throw. As that's not good. Miller is trying to poke it back in, and then we're going to have a foul called.
Which is maybe okay if they miss the 1-on-1 at the other end. Black's visit to the bench very short-lived as he was getting ready to check in all over again.
Nesbitt picks up his first foul.
It might take a while to play these last couple of minutes.
As we're going to see Black Bear check in. He's going to check in for Nesbitt. Xavier McCord going to go to the free throw line. Trying to knock down the 1-and-1s. Court misses.
Boy, way short, and nobody came into the lane for LCCC at all.
And timeout taken by Brad Schmidt. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. It's 80-73, 2:21 to play. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Rustler Basketball and Rustler Media. 87-73 the score. Brad Schmidt took a timeout. He's left with 3.
you know, every possession magnified right now, too, for CWC. Well, for both ways, because you need to stop at the other end.
It was tied at 62. And now it's Rustlers trailing. Go backcourt. Roberts almost with the travel.
That's what I was
He's going to
thinking.
come up with the basketball, and they're going to say offensive foul.
The foul will be against...
I think you're going to get Black Bear for it. We'll see. No, you're going to get Roberts.
I had a hard time reading how that was. The teams were reacting differently, so I wasn't, at first that's what I thought the call was, but the way the teams were reacting was somewhat odd there. That, by the way, the 9th team foul, so CWC still not letting them in the double bonus yet.
Yeah, they got, next one will do
This
that.
is McCord, who came up very short that last time shooting the 1-on-1.
McCord, 10 points in the game. Yeah, he'll miss that one. And Rustlers pushing the pace. 2 minutes to go. Nunn loses the basketball. And Brad Schmidt is looking for a foul there as Judova has converted the bucket.
Schmidt kind of beside himself over that lack of a call. A little more desperate straights now after the layup at the other end.
Miller, 3, no good. Demetrius McCord will come up with it.
Now it's a double bonus from here on out for both teams, too, with 1:38 to go. So the clock...
So we're having a foul on Nunn as he was looking for the jump ball.
Yeah, Schmidt not liking that call either.
That's going to be his second free throw.
Second foul.
Or second foul, excuse me.
Do you have that on your system as well?
Yeah, I got to get better with my stat sheet here, Joel.
We got new school with the oldest of schools over here, so...
94 seconds. Reed misses that free throw.
Well, they're missed their last 3 in a row. This one is not a 1-on-1, however, so chance to make it a 10-point game if he makes it here with 1:34 to go.
Next free throw, that one will go in, and then you're going to have a timeout taken by LCCC. We'll see what this is. If it's a 60-second or they will say 60-second. We'll take one more final timeout. 94 seconds left to play. It's 83-73. We'll step aside. Back after this. (83-63), 94 seconds to play. Rustlers down. As De La Cruz is going to let that roll to center court. He's going to drive in. He's going to look for the layup shot. He's deflected. Demetrius McCord will step out.
I mean, that shot was going to be blocked by 3 different people, as it turned out, and the first one got it, but stepping out after he corralled the block.
It'll be Central basketball on the baseline. Nunn will inbound. Give it to Black Bear.
Sure, we'll see some threes here.
De La Cruz backs up. Three-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. And almost saving it was Deotis Nunn. As Brad Schmidt getting the defensive play call in. As probably going to see full court pressure here from here on out with the final 77 seconds.
Yeah, no doubt.
Xavier McCord will inbound.
Can't run the baseline. There we go.
Yeah, Shadoba comes up with it. McCord almost loses it.
That was a good grab back to get that there. They got a foul.
Shadoba now going to foul. Takes a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, 13 seconds came off the clock on that possession.
It's going to be on Roberts for the foul. He's got 4.
I think that last layup kind of sealed it, I think, at the other end.
83-73 the score. Shadova looking to convert on both free throws here. Knocks in the first. And we got one more.
See, so it really makes it a 4-possession game if you're shooting threes even.
One more on the way. That one is good. That's going to be stolen. There's a kicking violation, actually. And
I think it came off his foot. I don't think he kicked it, but CWC caught a break, actually, I think. They may not have caught some other breaks along the way, but they may have caught one there.
Back to the Rustlers, under a minute to play. Miller, pump fake three, drive in. He's going to lay it up and in good. As Brad Schmidt not taking a timeout.
Waiting for the foul to come in the back court.
As Reed, get it off here to Starks. As De La Cruz will foul. With 40 seconds to go. 40 and a half seconds.
Starks, by the way, their leading scorer on the year, averaging 17.6 points a game. I also think he's one of the top free throw shooters, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Black Bear with 17. Julian Roberts with 15. Jaron Miller also with 15 points on the day. Starks missed that free throw. A lot of missed free throws coming in at the end.
Yeah,
it really hasn't hurt them.
It opened the door for CWC, but they just could not get through the door.
One more free throw. And we'll make that one. Under 40 seconds to play here. Yoda's not going to try to go for the layup and one. Yoda's none with double-digit points tonight with 11. Foul going to go on Shadova. I'll pick up his second. Looking for the and one play here. Yoda's none. Makes that one, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Central. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. As you got 5 Golden Eagles with 4 Eagles with double-digit points. Jordan Reed, who was really the factor in the first half, hasn't really done much. But Shadova was 17. Starks was 17. He's got all those in the second half.
I think Shadova, a couple of his drives were huge.
You also had Xavier McCord, who has knocked down 10. He's been in most of the game for the Golden Eagles. As it's 86-78. It's an 8-point game. 35.2 to go. As it will be Golden Eagle basketball on the baseline. This one you probably can move down the baseline if I'm not mistaken, just because of the free throw made.
And that's what he's going to do.
McCord inbound to Reed, and it's going to be, they said violation.
What was that?
The official hold up the violation.
What's the...
McCord will just inbound it again. Not sure exactly what that was. And
timeout called by LCCC just in the nick of time, apparently. I don't get the other one before that, though.
Yeah, the official on the baseline.
If there's a violation, then something should have happened, I would have thought.
Official on the baseline held the violation, but you had 3 Rustlers surrounding Reed. But either way, it's still going to be LCCC basketball after this quick timeout. We're back after this. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media. Back here on Rustler Media. CWC Rustlers trying to cause a turnover. They did get a timeout taken by LCCC. That gives them only one.
Surprised they've not attacked it long.
Inbound to Starks. Give it to Reed now. And we're going to get a foul on Miller. That will be his third. We'll have free throw upcoming.
Told the last couple of minutes would take a while. A longer while than expected.
Long while. I can concur on that one. Whenever you may be tuning in, appreciate you on rustlerathletics.com or on the CWC Rustler YouTube page is
Yeah,
Reed.
something else we didn't mention about Reed, by the way, he's a lefty too, which is interesting. You see the left-handed fire.
I just noticed that.
We should have noticed it before with 28 seconds to go in the game, but hey.
Knocks it down, 88-78. Nunn going to cross the timeline. Give it off here. Roberts, three, good! As Roberts converts on the three, and Miller going to get the foul on there.
I think they fouled they fouled one of the Wright brothers maybe. Not the Wright brothers who flew the plane, but one of the two brothers who has not been hitting free throws. This one here, we've not seen at the line before though much, and Demetrius McCord. Has he shot a free throw in this game?
He has not. He knocked down a three here in the first half.
His brother had come up empty on a few of those earlier, free throws that is.
21.2. It's a 7-point game. First free throw is no good. One more free throw. This is to make it an 8-point game. 21.2 seconds. Shot clock is turned off from here on out. As it misses both.
Oh, that's an inbounds play then.
And
boy, guys that try to miss free throws in close games don't miss them by that much. That was really a bad miss to not draw any iron and barely a bit of backboard.
Brad Schmidt will take a timeout. 21.8 seconds to go again. Did not know that was intended right there, but they will give the intended full timeout. We'll be back after this. Rustler Basketball and Rustler Media. Back on Rustler Media, 88-81 your score right now as we enter the final 21.8 seconds to go. As Nunn gonna push the pace here. Get off here, Roberts. Roberts launches the three. This one off the back iron, no good. And it'll be another foul, and that might just wrap it up here, Joel.
I think we've said that before, however, but hey.
Central always
I had it on the dunk some time ago, but
Central always is finding something to. They're going to give De La Cruz the foul. Gets his third.
I actually thought Roberts might have even traveled on that.
Yeah, on that three-point.
I was wondering about.
And this will send Starks to the free throw line as he's got 17 in the ball game, all in the second half. First free throw, no good. Central does have one timeout left.
I almost feel like they're shooting at carnival buckets, you know, those ones that are undersized that you got to just get the right launch thing, because that's what it feels like for them at the line. They're tensing up and they're aiming rather than shooting.
That one goes in. It's a 8-point game. Nunn going to push the pace. 10 seconds to go. Nunn will look for it, and that won't be good, and that will do it here for.
Yeah, Salisbury said don't. They had a dunk attempt actually if they wanted it, but Salisbury just said don't. So,
and that will wrap it up here. 89-81 your final. We're going to do a quick stat keep in just a moment, as Rustlers will be back in action Wednesday night. John Gabrielson will be back on the call for that one, as leading the way point total-wise for the Golden Eagles was Jordan Reed with 27 points. Shadova knocks in 17. Starks with 18. McCord with 10. Talking with the Rustlers, Julian Roberts with 18 on the day. Nunn with 12. Nate Blackberry notches 17. Jared Miller with 15. De La Cruz with 9. Phillip with 4. And that would be Nesbitt with 6. So that would be all the scoring for the Rustlers in this one.
Who outscored them by 6 in the second half, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, 53-45 the second half total right there, as the Rustlers had 28 in the first half compared to the 42 in the first half as well. As Joel, it's back at it for the Rustlers. They're 0-1 in conference play for both the girls and boys.
Yeah, it's not just a case of being 0-1, it's being 0-1 at home, and I think that really hurts. And, because I think CWC probably has been the prohibitive favorite, I think, going into this guys' game at least. But to lose this one on the home court, you have to play the same team on the road. And it's not going to get easier when you play them on the road. Because also, team you're maybe expected to win, you've given them a huge boost of confidence in LCCC that maybe, hey, we're going to be the underdog here. But they overcame the underdog status and won it by 8 points in a weird second half.
Yep, and that will do it here. Yeah, the Rustlers tied it at 62, and then it was LCCC from here on out. We're back at it Wednesday. Again, John Gabrielson on the call. Is for Joel Kindle, Y. Bridgka, big shout out to the CWC Media program for running cameras. That will be it here on Rustler Media. This has been Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media.